Welcome to SIRS Training Videos. My name is Terry and I'm SIRS User Support Assistant with the SIRS team. Today's video is on attendance entry through the individual attendance entry form. For daily attendance, you'll find this entry form under Attendance and Individual Student Attendance. You'll note when the form comes up that it will default into today's date in the date area. Then you notice that this is a July date, so that shows that the date is outside the existing track. You can choose a date that you wish to mark attendance against, and once you do that, it will show the AM and PM blocks. Please note that beside the date area there's a little push pin button. If that is pushed in, then the date that you enter in the date area will hold as you move from student to student taking attendance. If that push pin is not in, it will hold the date only for the student you're entering, and when you move to another student, it will then default back to the current date. So for today, we'll push that push pin in. You may choose any group you want to take attendance against by using the group button. We have the currently enrolled group selected now, but if you have a home list in front of you, you may choose a homeroom group that corresponds to that to take attendance again if it makes it easier. But for today's purposes, we will be choosing the currently enrolled group. Once you have the group selected, you must choose the student on the left-hand side, and once you do that, their information for attendance appears on the right-hand side, along with their name and ID number and other information in bold at the top of the entry screen. Because this is a daily attendance school, we show two blocks for each student to take attendance against, an AM block and a PM block. If you wish to select a single block, you just highlight it and mark a status against that particular block. Or if the status that you're entering is appropriate for both the AM and PM, you may highlight one of those blocks, hold your control button down on your keyboard and select the other, and then you may enter the attendance against both of these blocks. Or you may just choose to the select all button on the right hand side, and that will select all blocks as well. For this student, we will mark against both blocks. When you click down the drop-down menu beside the status area, you'll see that there are 5 choices to make. The program assumes that the student is present in the school unless marked otherwise absent or late or left early. The absent means the student is not present in the school for that time block. If the student's marked late, it means that the student has entered the school late for that time block. Leave early means just that they have left the school early for that time block. A school absent is used when the student is not in the school but still in instructional times, so when the student is away at a field trip perhaps or at another outside program. So for this purpose, we're going to choose absent, and you notice that when we do choose absent, there is a free format comment area that opens up, and you can type in anything in this area. I believe it's 30 characters long, and you can just type in the information there. There is a reason field. If that reason field is left empty, the program will assume that the absence is unexcused. If you click on the reason, there is a table behind there for the reasons that you can choose as to why the student is absent. You'll notice as you click on them that they may be chosen as an excusable absence, and some of them do not have that selection and then will be marked as unexcused in the program. We're going to make the selection here as an excusable absence. And then once you've hit entered on all the fields, it will display then up at the top, and you can see this has been entered for both the AM and the PM block. If you move to another student, you will see that the date will hold, and maybe for the AM block we'd like to mark this student late. And you'll notice when you choose late, it will open up a comment area and a minutes area. You may choose a reason or not. You can hotkey in a reason here or choose the table behind there by selecting the little button. If you hit the tab area, it will move to the comment, and then you can enter a comment here. And then also for lates and leaves earlys, there are minutes so that you can show the number of minutes the student was late in this particular for this particular late. You notice too that there is a contact button here. If you click on that, the student's priority 1 contact will display with the phone numbers and email addresses, so that if need be you can contact the parent of the student. Also too, in the upper right hand corner there is a attendance detail button, and if you click on that, it will come up with the current month. you can choose a month and you can see where there are lates or absences. If you highlight the date that there is an L or an A for a late or an absence, the reason for those absences or lates will be displayed in the bottom. Just click OK to remove that. Once you've entered a late or absence by hitting the Enter button in this module or this entry method, it is automatically entered into SIRS. And as soon as you click OK, all that information then is solidified in SIRS. Thanks for watching the video today. If you require assistance with this process or any other process in SIRS, please contact us by email at sirsupport@cbe.ab.ca or leave us a voicemail by phone at 403-817-7557. Thank you.